Hello and welcome to Life on Pig Row, and today it's all about being in the house and it's about polishing floors, and specifically wooden floorboards that most of us have. Now, last time I showed you how to make your own beeswax. Here it is, and this is what we're going to use to polish the floor. Now, the reason that we make our own beeswax is really easy and really simple. Off-the-shelf stuff tends to have an odour, and a particularly strong odour, and you have to work with all the windows open. The great thing about this is that this is odourless bar the peppermint that we put in it. That's it. I'm going to have peppermint floorboards for a while. Now, before we start, I've sanded all the floorboards. I've also treated them for woodworm, and it's really important that you do treat exposed wood for woodworm. It's kind of an insurance for the future, because there's nothing worse than doing all this lovely work and then finding out later on that you've got woodworm. So in this house, if it's exposed, we treat it with a woodworm killer. So let's get on with sanding. Well, not sanding, waxing the floors. I've got sanding in my head, you see, because I've been doing it for the last 2 days. So, how do we do it? Well, first, open our wax. There it is. And I'm going to have 2 cloths. That's my application cloth. And these are a pair of old socks. And all I'm going to use them for is buffing. Think of it like Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi? I can't remember. Mr. Miyagi? I can't remember. You can all tell me underneath now, aren't you? So, apply the wax. Buff. Wax on, wax off. And we put some wax on our cloth like so, you can see, and we go to the wood and we go with the grain, and you can see straight away, hopefully, the difference between that board and that board, and there is straight away. And you're going to do quite a wide area, and it does smell of peppermint. And then you're going to take your socks and you're going to go ha ha ha, and that's just to take the residual wax off. Can you spot the difference? So I'm going to do the entire floor and I'm going to show you afterwards. So as you can see, just half an hour later, and I've polished half the floor. And it looks great compared to what it was before. And I'll leave that for a good hour, let it soak in, buff it up again, see how it comes out. Little reminder, when you're doing a floor, remember to work back towards the door. Don't do what I did a few years ago, which I was using a chemical wax, which took something like 3 to 4 hours to dry and cure. And I boxed myself into a corner and spent the rest of that day sat on a windowsill because I didn't want to ruin the floor. So don't do that. Don't do that. And also have a go at making your own wax. So until next time, it's goodbye from Life on Pig Row. My name's Andrew, and don't forget, like and subscribe, and you'll find us here every Saturday with tips for the garden and tips for the house.